Understanding Turkish at first was really difficult just because um, the language is so different from English. The grammar is completely different. For example, if you want to say, I'm going to church, you could say something, it would translate like, to church I am going, or to church going I am, or something like that. It's kind of like Yoda speaking a little bit, but it's just backwards in that sense. And trying to wrap your head around that while trying to understand people was it was difficult just because we didn't know all the words out there. But what we did to overcome that was if we heard words or phrases, we tried to spell it out the best way we could and write it down, and then we would spend our language study doing that, trying to understand what people were saying. Because at first we would just nod our head and say yes and try to communicate with them when we knew what they were saying. But we ended up telling them that we didn't know what they were saying, and we asked them to simplify it, and they were super helpful at that because there aren't too many foreigners that learn Turkish, and so they were super excited to see a group of Americans just speaking Turkish with them, speaking their language, and that meant a lot to them. Turkish people absolutely love their culture. They love their language. It's what makes them unique, and seeing someone go out of their way to learn that language really made them really proud about that. They just looked so happy, they couldn't even believe it. They'd ask, why are you learning Turkish? And then that was the perfect icebreaker of telling them why we were here.